Hey guys, Michael here. So, this video I'm making is going to be an update for the rod review video I did back in late October. Now that it's gotten much colder out for the past week or two here in southwestern Connecticut, the stripers practically just moved on. We had a big bunker die off, um, and I'm hoping maybe some holdover stripers in local rivers, as long as it stays warm enough, coming up next month. And I can't wait for that spring run. Anyhow, this update I'm giving you with the route review is, as I mentioned in my uh, route review, route comparison video, that I bought a 7-foot one piece medium power Mojo surf rod that I hadn't put to use yet when I did the video. And in the video, as I mentioned, there were some feelings I had about it when I compared it to the feeling and weight of my 7-foot one piece Stellar Lite Fast Taper inshore rod. Well, here it goes. I got to use the 7-foot Mojo during November while we were still having warmer than normal weather and the water temperatures were still in the mid 50s, causing there to be a good number of schoolie stripers around, even though buddies and I had to search for them because the adult bunker was so ridiculous. We had to really try and find the right open area where there wasn't much adult bunker in order to get into these schoolies. And they were hitting top water. So I paired my 7-foot Mojo with a Shimano Ultegra 2500 using 10-pound Berkeley X9 braid. And I was pretty impressed. Some of the feelings I got in my hands and arms of the Mojo surf rod before I put it into use kind of came into play when I was using it. I remember when I first got a feeling of the Mojo before I used it, I didn't have a reel on it, and I felt that there was a lot more weight at the upper half compared to the rear half. And then once I used it, I noticed where that came into play. More weight on the rod itself in the upper half in comparison to the lower half helps give you an even feeling of the setup, not just the rod itself, but the setup. Once you put a reel on there, then it'll be just about even 50-50 weight. Another thing I noticed that probably the extra weight towards the upper half comes into play is for casting distance. I don't know how true that could be, seeing that my Stellar Lite Fast Taper 7-foot rod is an inshore version of the Stellar series, and then the Mojo I have is the surf version of the Mojo series. I can't really tell, but I do have a feeling the extra weight towards the upper half of the Mojo rod is what also helps give you casting distance. I was really impressed with the smooth distance, and I was easily able to work a topwater lure much better compared to the 7-foot one piece Stellar Lite Fast Taper inshore spinning rod I have. Um, as for the topwater, I was able to prevent a spook lure such as the cheap $2 bombers from Walmart, and even just like a simple head and one knocker. I was able to prevent them from going beneath the surface, which is what often happens whenever I use those lures with my 7 foot Stellar Lite Fast Taper inshore. I was able to also get smaller 4-inch half-ounce floating poppers to pop and spit better. So that's the review right there for the Mojo. Now, if only Star were to make a surf version equivalent to the Mojo surf rod I have, which would basically be a 7 foot one piece medium power, um, 7 foot surf rod rated at half ounce to 2 ounces. And I could definitely see a difference with the feeling, action, and usage compared to my 7 foot Stellar Lite Fast Taper inshore. Um, as for the final, I really say um, the Stellar is still kind of like the winner because of how light it is, the excellent price, only $100, the lifetime limited warranty, all that sort of stuff, value, low price, warranty, quality, all that sort of stuff put together. Um, while the Mojo, it'll kind of be like just a more expensive, higher class version of the Stellar series. So if you're willing to spend the extra $200 for a more upscale surf or inshore rod with a 5-year warranty, go with the Mojo. But if you still rather stick with a real good value without paying too much and still getting an excellent warranty, the Stellar is the real winner. So, I'm going to be calling it a night soon. Can't wait for that fall run. We'll see how this winter really is, because we just had 10 inches of snow, and it has been pretty cold for the past week and a half, 2 weeks. And of course, the one thing I can't wait to do, manja.